Hello everyone, my name is Isaac Segundro and welcome to iSharePoint All. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Microsoft Forms. Microsoft Forms is a simple, lightweight tool that lets you quickly create a form. Some of the forms you can create in Microsoft Forms is you can create surveys, quizzes, and polls. I think the really neat thing about Microsoft Forms is it allows you to collect responses in real time. Not only that, you can visualize all the data that you've collected, so you can create pie charts. Well, you don't create it, it creates it for you, and it's really simple to create. You don't need any training. So let's go ahead and get started so I can show you. Now I'm in Office 365, and when you're in Office 365, sometimes your forms does not appear here if you've never used it before. So you're gonna have to go to the app launcher, which is right up here in the left hand side. Click App Launcher. If you click All Apps, scroll down a little bit, and there is Forms. So if you click Forms, and it'll take you to myforms.office.com, but it's still connected to your Office 365 account. Now what we're looking at here is My Forms, which is forms that I've created. And from this page, you're able to also create a new form or a new quiz. In Shared With Me, this will be forms from within your organization that I shared with you from other people. And then you also have group forms. And group forms is if you're part of a group, Office 365 group, or a forms group, that everybody that's in that group can modify or any forms that's shared with that group will appear here. So let's say I'm out one day and whoever else is in the same group that I'm in, they can come in and modify the form, add a question, or delete a question. So let's go ahead and get started, and let me create a form, excuse me. So I'm going to create a new form, and as you see, it's blank. I have this button here to add questions. I have a questions tab up here. I have a responses tab as well. And let me go ahead and create a question. Let's say, ice cream. Let me see, ice cream survey. Let's call it that. What is your favorite ice cream? You can also come here and you can add an image if you wanted to. But let me go ahead and add a question. So you have these choices. You have it can be a choice, a text box, question, and they can give you your answer in a text box. Choices. You can have a rating, a date. A date is not applicable in this situation. But let's say it's a rating. You also have this here. So let's do rating, and I'm going to say, how would you rate strawberry ice cream? Now you have the different levels. You can have 5 levels, or you can have up to 10 levels. So let's do a 5-star level, and it can either be a star or a number, but I like the star better. Let's go, and you can make it a required field or not. And you can add subtitle here, or you can add a label. So I don't want to add neither one of those. Just keep it simple. Let me add another question, and I'm going to make this question a choice question. So I'm going to click choice, and I'm going to say, let's see, what is your favorite flavor? Now watch what happens when I start to add. So I'm going to say vanilla, strawberry. Did you see that? So it senses that I'm adding flavors of something, and it gives me these different options there. So I can add chocolate, butterscotch. That doesn't sound too good. Let's say peach and mint. And then you can have this other option. So these are all the flavors for this question. And I can come in, I can say if I want multiple answers. And I can also make it a required field. So let's uncheck that multiple, let it just be one option. You also have same thing as before where it's a shuffle. If I click drop down, it'll make all these in a drop down, subtitle like before. And so that's, I'm just gonna add 2 questions, that's it. So let's come up here at the top, see where we have preview and themes. Let's change the theme really quick. You can have any theme you want. You have these different options, or you can go find one somewhere or customize one. So let me pick that for a theme, or that. You also have preview, and in the preview you can see what your form looks like when it goes live. You also have these options up here, computer, and what it will look like in a mobile. So that's a mobile. So let's go ahead and fill these out. So let's say, you know, how would you rate strawberry? Let's say 5-star. Favorite, I like strawberry. Click submit. Let me go to the computer. What do it look like on the computer? Submit another response. And let's say this person didn't like strawberry that much. Favorite is chocolate. Submit. This one says same thing. Let's pick mint. Submit. Let's do another mobile. Submit another response. Mint. Okay. So let's go back. And as you can see, it says in this responses tab that I have 4 responses. Now let's go through this page here. And now I have, sometimes it shows you a pie chart. Here it's showing me a bar chart. You can view the results. Let me go back. You can also see, if you click on the more details here, it'll show you who responded. So the responses that they chose for each of these questions. These are the stars. It gives you the average rating. And it right here tells you, gives you more detail of what each person selected. So 2 people selected mint, 1 for chocolate, 1 for strawberry, and if you click on more details, it tells you who. And if you hover over these, it does that. Now, you can also delete the responses if you wanted to start over. You can print a summary. And all it is just this here. You can also create a summary leak. You can also open in Excel. I don't have Excel on this machine, so I can't. It's not going to work. But this gives you an idea of how surveys work. Now, I'm going to come back in another video, and I'm going to talk about branching and some of the settings, and probably how to embed it within a SharePoint page. So I hope this made sense. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you at the next video. Thank you. Bye.